separate piles. There's a set of toilet blocks. No, it's just toilets.
Stairs there.
Currently well inside the asylum now.
We're right by the back fence.
Yeah.
So we need to
go back.
don't go outdoor there.
This way.
Should we go up a level?
Hello? I was like, fucking hell.
Shit out of me as well, like.
Well, it's your legs, I think, just went through there.
You're more vulnerable on your own as well.
Yeah, most of the staircases, but most only walking always because the fucking rest of the rooms are telling. All right, we'll let you get on. All right. Yeah. Oh, that way I think the solitary confinement cells are.
I was here by myself when you lot went over there. I just heard fucking walking and shit myself.
Have you got any signal on your phone?
So we turned the boat down.
Yeah, it's left.
That's what they said. Left of the road.
What, they're down there, aren't they?
Oh, we're getting close to the window near the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was on the left side, not on the, so I found a plan of it.
ballrooms down here. Have you seen the ballroom?
No, that's what I was heading. Yeah. That's where I was heading. I saw a pair of legs.
Does look like absolute. You lot went ahead and I'll stay behind to see if I can.
What's that?
Ballroom. Get video in. Get video in with them. Yeah. Look, the stage is here with all the speakers.
It's unbelievable. We've got a picture of this place. It's fucking lovely. She's looking at the stage and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on and see what's that. Can I have your light, please?
Yeah.
Tell my mum I love her.
No, you ain't getting back up from up there.
Jane, it's about fucking 10 foot.
Yeah, there's nothing
No,
to climb
don't do
onto,
it.
mate. There's nothing to
You
grab
get stuck,
onto.
you'll get stuck under there, mate.
Incredible building.
That looks, that's a lot deeper than it fucking...
Just turn my lights off. You might charge some magically. There's like no power in them. Right, so the padded cell is over that way.
Yeah, over there.
No, because as you look at it,
Over that way.
that's.
my trousers.
I'm gonna go and try and find it. Come on, Zane.
Jane must go. Then I'll return.
Right here.
So I'll bite.
I'm just gonna go out here just to see what's out here. Let's see, it's that way.
Because we haven't come to that bit. We haven't come to that bit yet. That no staircase.
It's definitely over that way because, like, where the ballroom is, from above it's to the left.
Mate, I thought when I do you think that was it? I thought it was. I didn't even know. Yeah, I started walking towards and I thought, fuck it, we might as well go in there.
We're going away from it, trust me.
It doesn't matter, we can make our way around because we come out of it.
See, he hasn't lost that. Excuse me. He hasn't lost that smell. Fuck off.
And again, for the light. What the fuck? It's a boiler room. It's under the stage. See, you wouldn't have been able to get out.
You would have had to come here. Anything?
Then I will go in there in a minute. Go on down the steps, eh? Yeah. Well, you might have been able to get out, but it would have been made a fucking hell of a noise. All that. Yeah, that was there. Would have made a hell of a fucking noise, that would have. Yeah, it's like a boiler. Oh, it's to deaden the sound button from the generator. Right, press pause. Just let me come out here. because you haven't gone the same way as before.
We should have probably tried to plan a route.
Hang on, I think we went in that way, didn't we?
I know where we are.
We can go that way.
Mark, I know where we are now. There's the front. So the padded cell is over that way.
So we're going, where are we going first? That's the ballroom, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went back in this way.
Yeah.
Because we don't watch out there. Right, let's get away from the front.
Yeah, Mark, because look, we came out this way and we walked over that way before because we investigated over the far side.
We went all the way round and came out over there. We went. We come back in this way when we were going out. Shit yourself, those angles. What was you thinking?
I don't understand. Because the thing is, if I myself and you look like police over to that window, and started hearing walking and all that, and I was like, I had to hear it again to make sure.
You weren't hearing things.
His face, don't lie.
And then I came up to you, and I heard speedy, and then I was like, not that.
Yeah, I heard the walking, then I heard,
Surely the fucking police would.
and then I heard the hello, and it was like, what the
He
fuck?
would have been shouting if it was our old guy.
Mark, I think that bloke was equally petrified as we were.
Yeah.
I think he was equally petrified.
Hold on a minute. I think we've got back. What's a bit calling out? You got your digital recorder there? Turn up your own window. And the light.
I will once I've got like everything. And I'll show you for now. I'll wait till Dan's got.
So you know how to do it.
Right, so I'm going to do a bit of calling out. We're in one of the corridors that led into the courtyard outside. We've got the Great Hall behind us. We just had a fight of our life, or Zane did. We encountered another explorer and we thought that we'd been busted. But no, he was a really nice guy and he was just wandering around like we are. We frightened him as much as he frightened us. So, ready? I'm calling out to any spirits that might still reside in this asylum long after they've passed away. Do we have anyone here with us? If so, could you tell me your name, please? Now we know this must have been a miserable place to have to stay in. What was the reason why you were put into the asylum and when were you put in here? If anyone can hear me talking now, could you maybe make a noise for us, like a bang or throw something to let us know you're here? Yeah, we just saw someone else at the same time.
Nerves are on edge, aren't they, boys?
This place looks terrible now, but it looked quite beautiful when it was in operation. Do we have any of the old nurses or the workers here with us? Right, let's have a wander over that way then. Right, pause that a minute. Turn the light off. That staircase. Still can't believe the jeans. Oh yeah, we went to the
Right, let me get my bearings a second.
because we need to go out that way and walk around.
That's the way I was walking. Right, so
Yeah.
the hall's here.
Yeah, we need to walk.
So yeah. outside and I get a bit of a bearing, I can remember. So he's coming this way then. He said he came in through the back. It's incredible, look at it.
That's the Great Hall there, that.
Yeah, the Great Hall there, behind you.
There's two pieces of wood on one of the doors right
Yeah, there.
there. Yeah, there, look.
Here's the back of the hall here, look.
Yeah, we went in this door here with the door collapsed. But we came and left it there.
What was the day that we finally go here that there's someone else?
There's that staircase there.
Oh yeah.
You can go upstairs into there, we'll do that.
Shit me up again, I thought someone else was there.
Split second when I looked that way,
Digital.
camera was facing you, I looked, cut a glance, and I'm sure I saw something. It could,
Come where the eyes.
yeah, it could have just been
Peripheral.
with the wood that's in there.
Do you want us to record with him a bit and come up here? Or get a different angle to Dan? Click it twice. Right, stand still, Zane.
Don't do this part, you should do the, we're right next to where, what do you call it? Padded. Yeah, we are.
We're now in another part of the asylum. I'm not sure what this used to be. Maybe private rooms and stuff like that. It's got still got the wallpaper on the walls that's peeling off. Dan thought he just saw someone stood in that doorway in front of me. Were you standing there? Can you make a noise for us? What were you in? What were you admitted into the asylum for? Let's go back that way and go into that room. Is there anything down there?
Yeah, that's
All right.
my calls.
Yeah, pause it. Yeah.
You eat only 200 quid.
Oh, look where we are. This is the padded segregation cells there. Look at the fucking door.
Yeah, not padded. That's just wallpaper.
But I think because of the windows, I'm going to go and step past it. I'm going to stand in one of these. And come around. Do you want a video of them going in here? Sure.
Me and Zane are going to go up here.
Shit. Some of the old wallpaper.
Fucking hell, yeah. Fucking tiny rooms when you think about it, aren't they?
They've got windows.
Yeah. I say the padded. You know that way we went on the outside, we were going to walk around.
Well, I thought this was the padded.
That's why I was trying to see if someone had signal so I could be able to pinpoint where we need to go. It's mad to think that there was a floor above us.
Yeah. Now we're standing above it.
Yeah.
Wait. Let's go that way. We haven't been.
shower room. Looks.
I wish that was
Something. I will bang.
Yeah, but like, if you it's that like upstairs.
Yeah. It's because of the
The funny thing is, it goes outside.
it's because of the echo of the place. Fucking state of it, man.
Probably go. Oh no, okay. We're gonna actually go
Yeah.
through the
Just beating up.
We didn't get that one, did we? I turned that around and went.
You come back out, didn't we?
Yeah. Right, put me in one of these.
Does it next
You going back out?
Huh?
It's right here. I want to go that way.
This is a bit of a veranda, they would have put them out.
You don't want to go that way too much because that's where those houses are.
Yeah.
Sheep. Why is somebody drawing a picture of Dad?
Is he in? No?
Imagine we saw them inside there.
That's what you mean. Oh, it's that bloke again. Fucking hell. It's that bloke again. That just shit me up. That did. Fucking hell. I got the heart rate going. All I saw was legs then. I was fucking.
You on your way out?
Say again?
You on your way out?
No, just going to go see what's around that side.
Yeah. That's where those rooms are with the really thick doors. This big one here? Yeah. Right, go and have a look at that.
Padded cells are over there. I've got my bearings now. I know where I am. The padded cells are over that side. I'm obsessed with padded cells. I just want to find one.
Just where you belong. Used to be the outside of the building, no?
Yeah, this is like an annex. I heard a footstep over there then.
Can you make a noise for us if you're hearing us? What?
Wait there. After you speak. No, you hear that? Wait there. This.
Footsteps?
Everyone stopped. That's why I went like this.
Didn't I say I heard footsteps?
I'm going to call out here. We're now in a bit of an annex that was built onto the original part of the building. You can see the old brickwork behind the plaster. Zane's just heard and recorded some footsteps, and Daniel heard them as well. Who's making the footsteps?
Over there, when I turned my light on. Like, that's why I kept turning it off and on. When I turned it on, I saw something in that door, like a shadow go from that.
Yeah, speaking, I saw that.
Yeah. But then, like, because that's why I
Me and
kept turning
William
off.
have just heard a female. Sounds like they're moaning.
Who's making the moaning noise? And did we just see you in that corridor behind me?
The clicking sound is Zane turning the torch on and off.
Yeah. Just want to remark that. Well, still further in there. Watch out when you walk because the floor's gone.
Can you go that way?
Did none of you hear that?
That massive crash, bang.
Yeah. Yeah. It was in
Must be the blue.
That might be the bloke though.
Yeah, I just fucking.
no.
Yeah.
Mate, we can't walk this. No.
What about this floor down here?
Yeah, I'm not. Look, you could walk on the beam.
Hang on a minute.
You don't know.
No. It's because there's buildings over there. That's what we're hearing. Houses and such. We're going to have to blur that out, I think. We'll have to go out and around the other way I was going.
Yes. Padded cell.
Have to be quiet. We have to be quiet out here, because of that. No floor in there, sadly. I don't actually know. I just want to go down and check the outside of the building and I'll know where. Zane, you can get in here. Oh, there's plenty of room. Zane, have you got a signal yet? What about you?
My phone's in the car.
Just I want to check Google Maps because I'll be able to know when I see the building from above. I know where we are. There's the car park there.
Is this easy way out? Back over there, mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
That might be the way I come.
You got a bit of a miss that? Yeah, my trousers split back.
Twice. And your crotch as well.
Yeah. Coming all the way down. Look, there's that little hole there. What?
I'm going. I know. I'm going back up here.
Oh.
I know where I am now. Sorry, boys.
Where's my dad?
He's on the front. Yeah. They could have just gone through the door here. They're coming out now.
Could have gone there the whole time.
I need to get in there. How many people in their lifetime could say they've sat in a padded cell? It's in here. Mark, there's a door here. Hey, that's why you don't come at night time. Oh, there's someone over there. I think this is it. I think this is what they call the padded cell, because the window's higher up. I think this might be it.
Are you going in the room or are you doing it right now?
Yeah. This is what was the padded cell.
Is it? That's drained. Like now.
You just do it once. Yeah. And I say, I think this is the pad, because look at the window, look how different the window is behind you.
High up there. I think this is what they would have called the padded cell, because as you can see the window's higher up, so you won't be able to scramble up there, and the level of where the padding, I'm assuming, was really high, so you couldn't damage yourself. Obviously there was an upstairs. Do we have anyone that do we have anyone that was maybe locked up in this cell? If so, can you tell me your name, please? How long were you in here for, and when were you admitted? If I make a noise, can you maybe copy me? That was you. It looks like maybe some of the padding's on the floor, look.
Yeah,
Well, it could have been the carpet. I bet this was a miserable place to be in. I know I've asked this before. Why were you in here?
Yeah, that would make sense because of how high the window up is.
Stop recording. Yeah.
And I'm sure the door was on the side of the room rather than the end.
You should have seen where we used to put the fans on. You see the wallpaper with fans on it? Yeah.
I mean, it had old videos in it. I bet it was training videos.
Mathematics, yeah.
Just feels bad, look.
Yeah.
Carry on for the we'll see if we can go up a few of the staircases. Stay inside them anyway. Do you want to do a bit of recording going upstairs with you?
There's mad the carpet.
Yeah, just be careful, don't stay in the hallway. This is the original step.
Yeah.
Just be very fucking careful.
Mark.
Right downstairs.
I thought that was like a doorway.
These must have been padded cells, I think.
No.
What would it be?
Was only you just talking then?
William was
Yeah.
These are separate, separate, what's the name, cells?
So-
Single bed.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you wouldn't if you went in that room.
Where you can look out on the whole asylum.
We'll have to find that staircase.
It's more.
Is that the one we saw over there, or is that the one you sent the
That,
video and you
we're
see
getting
it?
more to the where we come from. We have to go all the way over there because it's near, not near the front, but it was like. Do you want to get on? I hate the down. Be careful.
Stairs are, well, it's not really stairs, it's more a slope. Yeah. Yeah, the steps disappear there.
I would hold on to them, Larry, actually.
The old shower. The old shower handle. I know where we are now.
We have to...
That's where we set up all our gear.
You know what I mean?
It is. We set up gear here because your dad and
Oh
Mark.
yeah, why did we go that way? We should have just kept that way.
Then we come back through the street and we went that way.
Where are we going down? I know where we're going. This leads us back to where we met the guys.
Saying this staircase you're on about is that you sent me a video and you can see the main building.
We could just see everything.
Yeah, you were over there,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
right on the far left.
I know where we're going.
That's a tree squeaking. So you know when we got outside, and I said, "Oh, we need to go back." We could see the Great Hall.
Oh, I know.
So the Great Hall's on our left, isn't it? Yeah. So we could go through here, couldn't we?
I heard I heard like ah.
That was me. I went to William. His face was a funny picture.
Stop putting me in.
Someone's behind you. That is.
I heard something.
Well, now we've been in the dance hall and stage and all about all sorts of performances on there. Unbelievable the way it looks now. It's really dangerous and loose. Half done. Do you remember more happier times when you may have come in here and had a dance or watched a play or the theatre? If you watched a play or watched the theatre, could you tell me what you were watching, please? Were these your maybe more happy times when you were in here, maybe having a tea dance or doing the waltz and things like that? Take your mind off day-to-day living in this place.
So we need to go that way now. Fucking hell of a building.
I don't know because if you come from here, Dad, you know when we kept getting dripped on.
That's random. When I was a Star of David, that's Jewish.
Ah, that's random.
No, it's randomly built a random. No, me and James said that we were after.
The random wall's been built.
I know where we are, because look, they kept dripping here, didn't they? Every time that. So we did go back out.
We went out this.
See, listen.
This is where we were earlier on.
Yeah, you know when we went out the other side of that. And when we were outside the grand hall, and I said, "Oh, we don't go to the left because that's the office." But I think if we'd have carried on going through that field, we'd get to that left-hand side of the building.
Right, so we need to go.
Try and get out the hall.
We walked across the courtyard. We went to the store here. That was us. We'll try and get back over this side.
We need to get out there, that side, and walk across. Yeah, the water. No, that's by the front then. I kind of want us to split off into groups of two, but
Yeah, we both could use each other.
yeah.
You know, I walked on TV now.
Go on. Wicked.
That's what we need.
I've been thinking about getting some, to be fair, so at least we can.
On way.
No, it's here and right.
That's the courtyard.
Yeah, Mark, because there's that curvy staircase you said not to walk up.
Yeah.
I remember now. Because that's how you get to the boiler room there. Didn't hear that.
Mark.